Are you worried about the IELTS speaking test? You're not alone. Many people do find it scary, but don't worry. In this video, I'll make it all less confusing and help you feel more sure of yourself. I will be giving you sample questions and answers for each part of the test. Take note that there are 3 parts, and I'll also give you tips and tricks to ace the speaking test. But before anything else, please smash that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on my free English lessons. Let's begin. Before you panic about your IELTS speaking exam, here are a couple of tips to keep in mind. Number 1, speak clearly and smoothly. Talk without stopping too much or getting stuck. Make sure your answers make sense and follow a logical order. Number 2, use different words. Show that you know many words and you can use them correctly. Don't say the same thing over and over. Number 3, use correct sentences. Speak in sentences that sound right and make sense. Try not to make too many mistakes with grammar. Number 4, say the words clearly. Make sure you say words in a way that others can understand even if you don't sound exactly like a native English speaker. Number 5, answer the question. Always answer the questions the examiner gives you straight to the point. Don't go off topic. Number 6, share enough information. When you have to talk for a while, say enough things to fill that time. Remember, during the IELTS exam, you have a certain time frame to answer the questions. In more difficult questions, do give good explanations. Number 7, talk with the examiner as normal as you can. Don't be too nervous. Be friendly and talk to them like you're having a regular conversation. Here's a pro tip. Pretend that you're talking to a friend. Number 8, use different ideas. Show that you can talk about many different things and not just one idea. Number 9, be ready for any topic. Be prepared to talk about different topics, from personal stuff to more complicated things. Number 10, manage your time. Keep track of the time and make sure you don't talk too much or too little in each part of the test. Number 11, be polite and nice. Be respectful and polite to the examiner. Say thank you at the end. It always helps. Number 12, now this is very important. Don't memorize the answers. I mean, it's okay to practice, but don't sound like you're just repeating something you've learned by heart. Your answers should sound natural. The IELTS speaking test is designed to assess your ability to communicate in English in real-life situations. But if you memorize your answers, it will sound rehearsed and it will also lack authenticity, which can lead to lower scores. Don't forget, examiners are trained to spot rehearsed responses, and this can negatively impact your overall score. And of course, always remember that examiners are trained to judge your speaking skills fairly, and they don't judge your opinions. So it doesn't really matter what your opinion is on the topic, and you don't have to worry whether the examiner agrees with it. They mainly want to see how well you can talk in English. That's it. So to do well in the IELTS speaking test, practice speaking regularly and learn about the test format and common topics. So in this video, I'm going to give you sample questions and answers that may come in the IELTS speaking exam. Just make sure that you don't memorize these. They're just for practice. So all you have to do is to take a look at the questions and then see what your own answers are in your own words. Okay? So let's dive in. Part 1. Here are a couple of things to remember. The format. Part 1 of the IELTS speaking test is like a warm-up or an introduction. It typically lasts for about 4 to 5 minutes in total. The examiner's role. The examiner will start by introducing themselves and asking you to introduce yourself. They will then proceed with a series of personal questions. The questions. In this part, you'll be asked about familiar topics such as your home, studies, hobbies, interests, family, and daily routines. The questions are meant to be easy and straightforward, so don't overthink it. Responses. You should respond to the questions with concise and relevant answers. Part 1 is more like a conversation, so it's an opportunity to showcase your ability to speak fluently and naturally. Assessment. The examiner assesses your ability to maintain a conversation, provide accurate information, use correct pronunciation and grammar, and express yourself clearly and coherently. Now let's dive into our sample questions and answers. Here's the first one. Can you tell me your full name, please? Sure. My full name is Emily Johnson. Where are you from? I'm originally from a small town called Willowville in the United States, but now I live in a town called Hampstead in the UK. Do you work or study? What do you do? I currently work as a marketing manager for a tech company called XYZ Corp. Can you describe your hometown? Willowville is a picturesque town nestled in the mountains. It's known for its stunning natural beauty with lush forests and serene lakes. What kind of accommodation do you live in? I live in an apartment in the city center. It's a cozy 2-bedroom place that I share with my roommates. How often do you use public transportation? I use public transportation almost daily to commute to work. It's convenient and helps me avoid the hassle of traffic. What is your favorite season and why? My favorite season is autumn. I love the cool, crisp air and the vibrant colors of the falling leaves. It's a great time for outdoor activities. Do you enjoy traveling? Why or why not? Yes, I absolutely love traveling. It allows me to explore new cultures, try different cuisines, and create lasting memories. How do you usually spend your weekends? On weekends, I like to relax and recharge. I often go hiking in the nearby mountains or spend time with friends and family. What are your hobbies and interests? I have a few hobbies. I enjoy reading novels, painting, and playing the piano. I also like staying active by going to the gym and cycling. Okay, so now we're done with part 1. Now let's move on to part 2. Here is the format. Part 2 is often referred to as the long turn and it lasts longer than part 1. This is your task. You will receive a task card with a topic and a set of prompts. You have 1 minute to prepare and make some notes, after which you will need to speak on the topic for around 1 to 2 minutes. The topic. The topic on the task card can be about describing a person, a place, event, object, or giving your opinion on a particular subject. Speaking. After the 1 minute preparation, you should speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic. This is your chance to showcase your ability to speak at length and provide detailed descriptions or explanations. Assessment. You'll be assessed on your ability to speak fluently, coherently, and at length, as well as your ability to use a range of vocabulary and sentence structures effectively. Now let's move on to the sample questions and answers. Describe a memorable event in your life. One of the most memorable events in my life was my graduation ceremony from university. It was a day filled with pride and a sense of accomplishment as I received my degree surrounded by my family and friends. Talk about a place you would like to visit in the future. I've always dreamt of visiting the stunning landscapes of New Zealand. The breathtaking mountains, pristine lakes, and unique wildlife make it a top destination on my travel bucket list. Describe a book or a movie that had a significant impact on you. The book that had a profound impact on me is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. It taught me valuable lessons about empathy, justice, and the importance of standing up for what is right. Explain a traditional dish from your country. One traditional dish from the United States is Thanksgiving turkey with all the trimmings. It's a symbol of gratitude and togetherness, and the flavors of roasted turkey, stuffing, and cranberry sauce are simply delightful. Describe a famous person you admire and why. I deeply admire Nelson Mandela for his unwavering commitment to peace, justice, and equality in South Africa. His ability to forgive and unite a divided nation is truly inspirational. Talk about a recent technological advancement and its impact on society. The rise of electric vehicles has been a significant technological advancement. It's not only reducing carbon emissions, but also reshaping the automotive industry and promoting sustainability. Describe an important historical event from your country. One of the most significant historical events in the United States is the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776, which marked the country's independence from British rule. Explain a challenging decision you had to make in the past. A challenging decision I had to make was choosing between two job offers. It was tough, but I ultimately decided based on career growth opportunities and alignment with my long-term goals. Describe a sport or physical activity you enjoy. I'm a fan of hiking. Exploring natural trails and reaching the summit of mountains gives me a sense of accomplishment and allows me to connect with the great outdoors. Talk about an important achievement in your life. One of my most important achievements was completing my master's degree with honors. It was a result of years of hard work and dedication to my studies. Okay, there you have it. Those are the sample questions and answers for part 2. Don't forget to take these questions in mind and to practice using your own words. Now let's move on to part 3. Here is the format. Part 3 is a more in-depth discussion and lasts for about 4 to 5 minutes. Topic. The examiner will introduce a new topic related to the one in part 2, so remember your answers in part 2. The questions in part 3 are more abstract and require you to provide opinions, explanations, and examples. Discussion. You will engage in a discussion with the examiner about the topic. The examiner will ask follow-up questions and encourage you to elaborate on your responses. Assessment. Part 3 assesses your ability to engage in a sustained and coherent discussion, express opinions and ideas clearly, use a wide range of vocabulary and grammatical structures accurately, and maintain fluency and coherence in speech. Now that's a mouthful, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible. With more practice, you can totally do this. Now let's move on to our sample questions and answers. How do you think memorable events like graduations impact a person's life? Memorable events like graduations are pivotal in one's life. They mark milestones and provide a sense of achievement and motivation for future endeavors. When people travel to places they dream of visiting, what benefits can they gain from the experience? Traveling to dream destinations like New Zealand allows people to broaden their horizons, learn about different cultures, and create lasting memories. It's an enriching and educational experience. In what ways can books and movies influence our thoughts and behaviors? Books and movies can shape our perspectives by presenting diverse viewpoints and moral lessons. They can inspire empathy, critical thinking, and even lead to positive changes in our actions. How does traditional cuisine reflect the culture and history of a country? Traditional dishes like Thanksgiving turkey in the United States are not just about food. They reflect the history, values, and traditions of a nation. They bring families and communities together. Why do people often admire famous individuals, and what can we learn from them? People admire famous individuals for their achievements, values, and contributions to society. We can learn valuable life lessons, leadership qualities, and the importance of perseverance from them. What role does technological advancement play in shaping our society? Technological advancements such as electric vehicles have a profound impact on society by influencing the economy, environment, and people's lifestyles. They drive progress and change. How does understanding historical events help us appreciate the present and plan for the future? Understanding historical events, like the signing of the Declaration of Independence, provides insights into a nation's identity, challenges, and achievements. It informs our decisions and aspirations for the future. What benefits can individuals gain from engaging in sports and physical activities regularly? Regular engagement in sports and physical activities promotes physical fitness, mental well-being, and stress relief. It fosters discipline, teamwork, and a healthy lifestyle. How can personal achievements like completing a degree with honors influence one's career and personal life? Personal achievements demonstrate dedication and capability, which can open doors to career opportunities and personal growth. They boost confidence and self-esteem. In what ways can challenging decisions help individuals grow and develop in their personal and professional lives? Challenging decisions force individuals to weigh options, make tough choices, and learn from the consequences. They build decision-making skills, resilience, and adaptability. Okay, so there you have it. These sample answers can serve as a reference for structuring your own responses during the IELTS speaking test. Always remember to speak clearly, provide details, and maintain a natural and fluent conversation. What I know is, a lot of people don't perform so well in the exams if they're nervous too much. But if you practice, there's no reason for you to be nervous. So just keep practicing by taking these sample questions and try to answer them in your own words. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you've reached this far, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.